JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. St. Elizabeth Police bring Christmas cheer to 60 children. For the second consecutive year, the St. Elizabeth Police, led by Superintendent Coolidge Minto, stages Shop with a Cup initiative for Christmas, benefiting over 60 children. Superintendent Minto, the commanding officer for the St. Elizabeth Police, said the shopping spree, which saw children being feted with both gifts and food, involved several stakeholders.
Right, we're here today in the Santa Cruz area, members of the management team, the community safety and security arm of the division, a lot of police personnel. We are in our second staging of our Shop with a Cup initiative. We are now with almost 60 students, well over 100% increase from last year. A number of our children, students, and their parents are supporting this initiative. I want to express appreciation to our sponsors, to the police officers across all 11 stations that contributed to this initiative in making the lives of almost 60 children a little better than it would be. And so this is our second staging. We hope to continue it. I want to again give credit to Acting Assistant Commissioner Chris Phillips, who is the brainchild for this initiative, and it is being used in several divisions, including the St. Elizabeth Division. We intend to continue to use initiatives as this to reach our children, particularly those we have in our schools. We're reaching them through the police youth clubs. We are using other interventions to reach our students and to ensure that we can provide some form of mentorship and moral compass as we help in guiding them through the stages of life.
M16 Rifle seized by Westmoreland Police. Cops on Tuesday seized an M16 rifle in George's Plain from Westmoreland. Reports from the Savlamore Police are that, at about 3:30 p.m., police acting on information conducted a search of an open field where the gun was found in a bag. Superintendent Othniel Dobson, head of the Westmoreland Police Division, provided details about the seizure and emphasized the importance of continued collaboration with the residents of Westmoreland.
As the Westmoreland Police continue our assault on crimes and criminals, we have embarked on a series of operations over the last few days with our latest find, an M16 rifle in the Fume area. Today, one M16 rifle with magazine, no rounds. This is a significant dent on the work of criminals within the Westmoreland Division. We continue to urge the citizens of Westmoreland to work with the police as we try to make this division a safer place for the rest of this Christmas period and right into 2025. Your continued support is needed to make this division a place to work, live, and raise families.
Meanwhile, the St. Andrew South Police seized a gun and 2 rounds of ammunition during an operation in Tavares Gardens, Kingston 11 on Tuesday. The Hunts Bay Police say at about 1:10 p.m., lawmen were in the area when a property was searched. They say during the search, a 9mm Taurus pistol with a magazine containing 2 rounds of ammunition was seen in a bag that was under a building block. No one was arrested in relation to either seizure. Clarendon truck driver found dead at home with burn marks. The Hayes police in Clarendon are investigating the death of a man whose body was found at his home with burn marks. Dead is 59-year-old truck driver Walter Tomlins of Savannah District in the parish. Reports are that, at about 12:20 p.m. on Wednesday, the police received reports of a body in a house in the community. Checks made revealed Tomlins with blood coming from his body and burn marks to his right leg. The scene was examined and the body removed. No motive has been established by the police. Investigation continues. 4 killed in motor vehicle crashes on Christmas Day. 4 people are reported to have died in separate motor vehicle crashes in Westmoreland, Kingston, and the St. Ann on Christmas Day. 2 of the victims have been identified as 22-year-old Andre Clark, otherwise called Boogeyman, a bike taxi operator of Whitehall, Westmoreland, and the 24-year-old Tevon Allen of Lioneltown, Clarendon. The other people are unidentified. The first incident occurred on Marcus Garvey Drive, involving an unidentified pedestrian and the driver of a Honda Vesla motor car. It's reported that at about 4:15 a.m., the undervest was traveling along Marcus Garvey Drive in the middle lane towards 3 miles when it hit a woman who was crossing the road. The woman fell on top of the windscreen and then onto the road. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. The driver has been warned for prosecution. The second crash occurred on the Non-Pearl Main Road in Negril at about 6:20 a.m. Clark was driving a Cobra CG200 motorcycle with Allen as his pillion rider. When on reaching 5 meters west of the intersection of Essex Road, it is alleged that he undertook a motor truck, lost control of the motorcycle and collided in a large boulder. Both Clark and Allen fell onto the road and suffered multiple injuries. They were pronounced dead at hospital. Another motorcycle driver died and the pillion rider injured as a result of a collision along the Costa Drive in Ochirea, St. Anne. It's reported that at about 6:50 p.m., a Ministry of Health ambulance was going through the stoplight on green when the motorcycle exited from the 8 Reverse Plaza and made a right turn in its path. Both the driver and the pillion rider fell from the motorcycle. They were seriously injured and taken to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital where the driver died. Up to Wednesday, the number of road fatalities was 363 from 313 collisions. Indicom probing police fatal shooting in St. Thomas. The Independent Commission of Investigations, Indicom, is probing the circumstances surrounding the fatal shooting of a man in St. Thomas on Wednesday by the police. He has been identified as 24-year-old Tevon Forbes, a labor of Artis, Yallas in the parish. According to police reports, at about 2:40 a.m., a team of officers assigned to the Yallas police station, armed with a warrant, conducted a search at the home of Forbes, who was wanted in a case of malicious destruction of property. Noises were reportedly heard coming from an abandoned building, and the police went to investigate. Forbes was found sleeping inside the building. A constable entered and attempted to apprehend him, which led to a struggle. It's further reported that another constable went to assist, but Forbes grabbed onto his M16 rifle, causing him to fall. The police say in fear of his colleague being disarmed, the constable who was initially struggling with Forbes shot him. Forbes was pronounced dead at hospital. 2 men arrested for illegal gun in Clarendon. 2 men were taken into custody on Monday after they were found with an illegal gun in Yorktown, Clarendon. The police say they seized a Browning 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 13 rounds during an operation. It's reported that at about 4:45 p.m., the police were patrolling Yorktown when 2 men were sitting under a tree along the road. Upon the approach of the police, the men reportedly started acting in a manner that arose the suspicion of the officers. The men were searched and the gun removed from a bag one of them was carrying. They were arrested. Policeman hospitalized following freak accident in St. Mary. A police constable is in hospital in stable condition following a freak accident at his home on the weekend. The lawman was at home in St. Mary cutting a tree limb when it fell and struck him on the head, rendering him unconscious. He was rushed to hospital in St. Mary, where he was admitted for treatment. On Tuesday, he was transferred to a hospital in Kingston with injuries consistent with a broken neck. The police constable had recently returned to duty after a period of sick leave due to major injuries he sustained in the line of duty in June. St. Elizabeth mechanic charged for stealing $500,000. A St. Elizabeth mechanic has been charged for breaking into a house and stealing $500,000. Charged with housebreaking and larceny is 26-year-old Marlon Reed, otherwise called Nerd, of Pepper District. According to the police, about 5:20 p.m. on Monday, December 23, Reed allegedly broke into a house in his community and stole the money. A report was made and an investigation was launched. Reed was seen on surveillance footage and was later arrested and charged. His court date is being arranged. Vendors locked out of Conan Spring Market on Christmas Day. Vendors attached at the Conan Spring Market in St. Andrew left fuming after turning up to padlock gates on Wednesday. The vendors turned up to the market expecting to benefit from the anticipated increase in sales during the Christmas season. The vendors said they were advised by the security guard on duty that there would be no access to the property.
The security tell me that the gate is closed, the market is closed, and who in there is going to come out of the market. So there's no business going on.
In response, Chief Executive Officer of the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Robert Hill, said the vendors will be allowed access to the market on Thursday.
Based on an appeal that was made by the vendors at the Conan Spring Arcade and based on our assessment, we have agreed with the vendors to grant them use of the arcade space to ply their wares for Boxing Day, December 26, 2024.
JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.